In tonight's flu alert, according to the CDC, 13 flu-related pediatric deaths have been reported in the last week. That's nationwide. The total for this flu season is at 105 pediatric deaths, again, nationwide. Today, I talked with Jackson County Public Health about who is most at risk for the flu and how we can protect ourselves.
What makes this year so unique is that we have influenza B as our predominant strain. And we saw earlier on, so we haven't seen influenza B being the predominant strain in like 27 years.
Influenza A is mostly found in animals and humans and is typically the most common strain of influenza during flu season. However, it's not unheard of to see influenza B. It just usually comes towards the end of the flu season rather than the start.
What will happen is CDC will kind of look into this a little bit more. They'll look into if that strain of B that we're seeing, because typically the vaccine does amazing when it comes to B, but they'll look at it to see, did it start to mutate? So there was like a little bit of a different that made it not as effective.
According to a recent report by the CDC, this year's flu vaccine has been 45% effective. And even though children are considered to be a vulnerable population, the vaccination has proven to be most effective in kids.
Among children, we know that kids 6 months to 17 years of age usually respond better to the flu vaccine, and this year's vaccine shown that as well.
The flu vaccine remains as the most effective way to prevent the flu, even if you still get sick.
And that's one thing to always think about the flu vaccine is maybe it doesn't always prevent the illness from occurring, but it will still help provide some protection where maybe the individual isn't sick as long. Maybe they don't have to go to the hospital because the vaccine provided some protection to them.
On top of the flu vaccination, simple things like covering your mouth when you cough, washing your hands, and regularly cleaning the areas around you are the best ways to prevent yourself and your family from getting sick.